I got a very emotional story to tell y'all real quick. If you got time, listen to it. I feel like somebody needs to hear this. I just stepped out of the gas station to pump some gas, and an older gentleman was across from me. He said, "How you doing, son?" I said, "Doing good, and yourself?" And if anybody knows you're from the South, that tells you right there he's got kids, and he's got a family, and he's a good man when they call you son. I personally like it. Anyway, we got to small talking. I told him what I do for a living and this and that, and we got talking. And then he just catches me off guard, and he says, "Something's wrong with you." I said, "Excuse me?" He said, "You just something ain't right. You're missing something." I said, "Well," he said, "You love somebody." I said, "Family, whatever." I really wasn't sure where he was going with this story. He said, "Can I give you some advice?" I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Don't work your life away." I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "I'm 79 years old." He said, "I buried my wife when I was 75 to cancer." I said, "Yes, sir." He said, on her deathbed, she looked at me holding my hand and told me, "Baby, I wish you wouldn't have worked your life away, because I promise you, we could have had the bare minimum, and I would have loved you just as much. I wish I had all that time back that you spent on the road working." I sat down in my truck and I cried my eyes out. Because that's all the fuck we do. That's all we do. Work. Bills pile up. Hospital bills, everything. Everything just piles up on us this day and age. Taxes. That man said, he said, "Son, if I could go back to your age and do it all over again," he said, "I would literally live in a cardboard box." So I can hold my wife again. He said, "I missed that woman." I said, Lord. He said, "So if you take anything from this conversation," he said, "don't work your life away." He said, "because you'll end up like me, missing the person you love the most because you're too busy chasing the dollar." And I shook that man's hand and I told him thank you. So remember, if you love somebody, don't worry about chasing the dollar. I understand we gotta live, we gotta eat. That was an eye-opening conversation right there. So I don't know who needed to hear that. If you love somebody, try to spend more time with them. That dollar will always be there. That person you love won't. It's just a food for thought. Have a great rest of your week.